I thought I would take a few minutes today and just talk to you about monetization now that we are monetized and we have been monetized for a full month. And I just wanted to let you know a little bit about what that means. A lot of channels do this. This is not anything unusual. I've done this over on my new Retired Me channel 2 or 3 times now. Getting ready to do a video over there on my first year as soon as July is over. Just to sort of recap, in case you're new and you haven't watched any of those videos, just very quickly, in order to get monetized through Google AdSense, which means that you get paid for the ads that display on your videos, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and you have to have 4,000 watch hours. And we had reached 4,000 watch hours when I had about 900 and something subscribers. And then it finally climbed over that 1,000. Those two numbers are, YouTube knows what they're doing. Those two numbers are pretty close together for small channels like this. And when I say small, right now we have 1,116 subscribers as of July 10th. That's small. And our videos are only getting maybe 300 to 500 views on average. That's small. But keep in mind that out of all of the millions of YouTube channels that are out there on YouTube, only about 10% of them ever reach 1,000 subscribers. So it is a milestone. We're in the top 10% of all YouTube channels in the world. I'm not going to say that's a small thing. It's a big thing. But I just wanted to kind of let you know a little bit about how this operates. I don't get paid until I have a month where I've crossed the threshold of $100. So let's say I made $75 in the first month. I don't get paid for that month. But if I go to $150 over the next month, so 2 months together is $150, then I get paid. And that $75 does come to me. It's just they don't waste their time sending the money out until it's at least $100. Also, 2 things about the videos on this channel. Any views that I had before I got monetized, they don't count. As far as making money, they don't count. But once I'm monetized, even if somebody views the very first video back on January 1st, I get credit for that view. So every single video gets credit. So while I'm not getting a lot of views, and it's not really making a lot of money, the fact that I'm posting every single day is what's allowed me to make what little bit I have made. If I was posting once a week, it might be 8 months before I got paid because I wouldn't be making any money. The other thing is that YouTube will put an ad at the beginning of a video, but they won't put an ad in the middle of a video unless it's over 8 minutes long. I don't control where those ads go or if they ever show up. Once I choose that I'm going to monetize a video, the YouTube algorithm determines it looks at my video, it can read my transcript, it can see where there are pauses and things, and it says, here's a good spot to put an ad where it won't interrupt too much, and then an ad will appear. I think that's about it. So let me just give you a few numbers. I'm recording today on my Pocket 3 because I'm using my phone to look at the YouTube Studio. So this is sort of out of character for this channel. But just, understand that. So, for instance, my most viewed, let me go back to this view. My most viewed video on this channel at this moment was posted a couple of months ago, and it is getting ripped off at the Seafood Bash. That video now has a total of 10,000 views, a little over 10,000 views. Taking the Jetboil for a trial run, that has about 3,000. Saying goodbye to an old friend where I sold one of my camera lenses, 2,500. But then it quickly drops down to, in recent times, my videos are getting maybe at the most 500 or 600 views, mostly less than that. So, that YouTube video getting ripped off at the Seafood Bash with 10,000 views couldn't be a lot of money, except all of those views happened before I was monetized. So that doesn't count. And then, let's see, we have had over 111,000 views so far. So that's pretty good. We still have a lot of people who are watching videos but not subscribing. That's normal. Not gonna gripe about that. And let's see. Let me come over here to. Let's go back to the overview. So I was monetized sort of middle to late May, and in the little bit of May that I had to make some videos, I made a grand total of $6.58. Not a lot of money. And so in June, where I was monetized from June 1st to June 30th, I made $103.74. So that's enough money. That plus the $6 and something will be paid to me on the 21st of July. That's when the money goes into my bank account. To date, for the entire time the channel's been up, I've made $130.92. Now, that's not a lot of money, okay? Let's be honest. It's not a lot of money, but it's, it's money. And I'm not going to discount that. It's money. But it's a far cry different scenario than my New Retired Me channel, where I made, almost $1,500 my very first month of being monetized, and I'm averaging about $1,000 a month now. But I have 50,000 subscribers over there, and my videos are typically getting, 3,000 or 4,000 views. And so, the money is, it builds. It just builds. So as time goes on and I get more and more videos on this channel, I might make more than $100 a month. Hopefully I'll never make less than $100 a month. But that kind of lets you know where this is. Now, the reason I say it's not a lot of money, because I pay to make videos on this channel. There are places that I've gone, the Towing Museum and the Car Museum, and going to Rock City. Well, that was the other channel. Some other places that I've been, I buy a ticket to go in. They don't let me in there for free. And when I went to do the butterfly video from yesterday, which I really appreciate all the kind words about it, I thought it turned out pretty decent. I had a few people that commented, I wish you'd go back soon to do that again. Well, that would be great, except it cost me $10 for parking, and it cost me $40 to get into the aquarium. That's $50. That's half the money that I made this month for one video. So, this is defraying costs. I mean, even if I go down to like a coffee shop and get coffee and I spend $4 or $5 for coffee, I'm still spending money to make these videos. But that's just part of it. It's just part of it. I'm very happy to do that. So anyway, it gives you some idea of where this channel is at the moment after 6 months. And I feel very, very fortunate that after 6 months, this is where we are. Now, just as an idea of why we were able to do this in 6 months, I know there are people that get monetized in a month. They get monetized in 3 months. And they're in it to win it. They are doing everything they can. They're researching things that people want to watch. They're using keywords in their descriptions and their titles. They're making, the greatest thumbnails you could imagine, and they are clawing their way to 1,000 subscribers. I didn't do that here. I started this channel, and I didn't tell anybody I started it except for I had 3 daughters, except for 5 people. I told 5 people that I was starting this channel. And I think all 5 of them subscribed, but I'm not sure. And then I just started posting videos. I didn't worry about titles. I didn't worry about thumbnails. I didn't worry about keywords. I didn't worry about niche. I was just trying to make videos. But the YouTube algorithm, in this particular case, it said, hey, you've got this channel over here with 50,000 people in it. Some of them might like to see this. And the YouTube algorithm started showing these videos to people. And they came over and they subscribed. And then I started getting comments. Why didn't you tell us you were doing this? I didn't have any idea. I would have subscribed earlier. Well, that was the whole point. I wasn't really trying to get anybody to subscribe. It's only been in the last week or two that I've actually even put a little tag at the end of the video. Please like and subscribe, just to see how that goes. And so, it's just trial and error. I'm just having fun making videos. I'm having fun with you coming along. I know some of you watch the video and then you stop watching when I start talking about the video because you have no interest in that. That's perfectly fine with me. I don't care. And then some of you are like, I don't know what to tell you about the video. I just know I liked it, or I just know I didn't like it, whatever. And that's okay too. And then there are a few of you that are taking the time to give me some really good fundamental feedback about music, about pacing, about the microphone, about whatever. And that's why I'm here, is to get that kind of feedback. And I appreciate all of it. I really do. And so, anyway, that's the video for today. I just want to catch you up as to where we were so far. Let me just tell you, so far in July, this is July 10th. And so far in July, we have made $20.61. So we're a third of the way through the month, but we're not a third of the way to $100. So I might not get a check next month. No biggie. It's just kind of fun to watch it. If you have questions or comments about being monetized or the future or what's going on here or something that I didn't explain very well, please leave me a comment. I'll be happy to answer whatever questions you have, and we will see you again tomorrow.